Good, everybody. I'm Joe. This is your daily shot of inspiration. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we're talking about schedules, plans, and making plans because some people have some issues with schedules and plans and sticking to plans and doing the things that we need to do to make shit happen, right? Because we have whatever stories and shit that we all come up with. But what I've noticed, especially with this, right, with the content that I make, with the work that I do, is everything changed when I actually treated everything with the respect that it deserves. And by that, I mean everything changed when I started planning and scheduling. When I started taking the time to say, you know what? On Wednesdays, I'm going to record my podcast. On Wednesday evenings, I'm going to edit the things that I recorded during the day. On Thursday, I'm going to meet with clients. On Tuesday, I'm going to meet with clients. On Monday, I'm going to work on myself and do work for me and my mental health. On Fridays, I'm going to work with clients. I'm going to create ideas. And I put all of these things on my calendar. I put on my calendar lunch. I put on my calendar dinner because I need to eat at specific times so my body functions the best that it can. I need to be on that schedule. I need to create plans for the show, for the podcast, make notes, keep my ideas in track, right? So I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. Because remember, maybe you don't remember, my word of the year is intentional. I want to be more intentional. For me to be more intentional, I need to plan more. I need to plan better. I need to schedule more. I need to schedule better. And in doing this, I become more productive. In doing this simple habit, my life has completely changed. That's right. My life has completely changed by actually scheduling things and scheduling things for myself. When do I work out? Needs to go on my calendar and it'll happen. You know why it's not happening? Because it's not on my calendar. The only things that happen every day that are not on my calendar is walking Stella, because typically Stella gets walked in the morning around 8, 9 o'clock, depending on what's happening. And then again in the afternoon or early evening, again, depending on the season, how dark it gets, how cold it gets, all that good stuff. Schedule. Only thing that's not on my schedule is Stella's walks because it's just a definite that it's going to happen. Everything else I put on my schedule, so I make it that I have to do it. And I notice that I think a lot of us have a bad taste in our mouth about schedules and planning because then we have to do the work. And it's fun to say, I have this idea, we should do this, but then never do it because you don't actually schedule it. You don't actually make the plan to make it happen. So then it never happens. So it doesn't matter what good idea you have because, like it or not, if you want to bring it to life, you're going to have to schedule. You're going to have to plan. You're going to have to probably write a business plan or do something if you want to do these types of things, right? Because it's part of it. So instead of making a story and not doing the things, what if, here comes your homework assignment, what if we actually start scheduling? That's right. Schedule 5 minutes a day to sit down and daydream. Schedule 20 minutes in the morning just for you, to have a morning that is just for you. Put it on your calendar. Schedule lunch every day, dinner every day. So you actually know when you're eating and you eat. Trust me, your life changes when you actually eat in rhythm, however that works for you. And if it's a struggle, keep it simple, put it on your calendar. I know. You know what the thing is? I've found it's super annoying to start. It sucks to start. It sucks to sit here and be like, oh, what am I going to put on my, when do I want to do this and when do I want to do that? But once it's done, once the system is in place, then the system flows with grace and ease. So when I work with people, the goal is to start creating little systems, noticing how are we speaking about ourselves? What are the habits that we're doing? What habits could we replace with the bad habits to make the good habits? And are we gonna? And if you need a little help, please reach out. I'm here to help in any kind of way that I can. You can schedule an oracle card reading. You can schedule a discovery call. You can sign up for some coaching. If you want to start a podcast, if you want to put yourself out into the world, I help people do that too. Literally. What I'm here to do is help you be the best version of you. And because I have this knowledge, it's wonderful when people call and say, Joe, I'm afraid to start a podcast, but I want to, and will you help me? Right? Because now we're coaching the fear, right? What caused the fear? Why are we afraid to actually just say, hey, what's up? Right? What's stopping ourselves? And when we can uncover those blocks, everything opens up. Now, not only do you have a podcast or you're making Instagram stories or you have a farm, whatever it is, your life is now changed because you realize that you can do anything. Pretty neat when we actually realize we can do anything. So give me a holler. I'd love to teach you how you can do anything. My name is Joe. This is the Daily Shot of Inspiration, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.